The pectoralis major is one of the most powerful muscles in the upper body and a key component for both the aesthetics and functionality of the shoulder. Proper development of this muscle not only improves strength and muscle mass, but also enhances scapular stability and control, which are essential for injury prevention. However, not all chest exercises are equally effective. Choosing the right movement will make the difference between a high-quality stimulus and a routine that barely produces any adaptations. Thanks to surface electromyography, today you'll learn precisely which exercises achieve greater activation of the pectoralis major, allowing you to design smarter and more personalized workouts. Do you want to learn how to use electromyography to optimize your strength training and treatments? Talk to us through the link in the description and discover how to integrate surface electromyography into your clinical or sports practice without adding extra time. You should know that electromyography measures the electrical activity generated by muscles during contraction, and this will allow you to identify which exercises activate the pectoralis major the most, distinguish between strength, stability, and coordination stimuli, and avoid compensation from other muscles, such as the deltoid and triceps, which can limit growth or cause overload. Additionally, you'll be able to adjust your technique to maximize both the mechanical and metabolic stimulus. In other words, with electromyography, you can design a training plan that maximizes hypertrophy without increasing the risk of injury. So let's take a look at the ranking of exercises that most activate the pectoral according to EMG. The first exercise and our reference point is the bench press, which gave us 100% activation. Here we have the highest overall activation, ideal for strength and hypertrophy. The second exercise is machine flies, with 98% maximum activation. Great activation without overloading the joints, perfect for the final phases of training. The third is cable crossovers, with 93% activation. Excellent continuous tension and control throughout the entire range. The fourth exercise, machine chest press, 79% activation. Constant and safe stimulus, useful for unilateral work or rehabilitation. The fifth exercise is incline chest flies, 69%. Greater involvement of clavicular fibers, that is, the upper ones. The sixth exercise, dips, with 69% activation. We have strong activation of the chest and triceps. It requires good technique to avoid anterior shoulder stress. The seventh exercise is suspended push-ups with TRX, 63% activation. We have moderate chest activation and high abdominal activation. Improvement in scapular activity. The eighth exercise is push-ups on a fit ball. They have 61% activation. It also increases core activation and coordination, and is useful for the rehabilitation phase. The ninth exercise is traditional push-ups, which have 61% activation. A versatile activation, useful for beginners or functional training. So if you work with patients or athletes with shoulder pain, use this information to choose exercises according to your goal, whether it's therapeutic, during the recovery phase, or for strength training. Progress from stable to unstable movements. Always monitoring activation with electromyography. Avoid exercises that generate excessive stress on sensitive structures, such as dips, for example, right? In tendinopathies where we have, problems, especially on the anterior side of the shoulder. Monitor muscle symmetry between the healthy and injured side during the readaptation phase. Remember, pectoralis major hypertrophy doesn't just depend on lifting more weight, but also on choosing the exercise that best activates the target muscle. Electromyography allows you to measure that activation precisely and objectively, making it an essential tool for physiotherapists, trainers, and physical coaches. See you in the next post.